This is Equestria. Lovely place, isn't it? Look at all the happiness and the joy that Princess Celestia has brought to the land and all its ponies. Today, a new resident has come to the small town called Ponyville. His name is Woof, and he is currently searching for his new house. As you can see, he is lost. Ugh, this is what I get for not having one of those blackberries like everyone else, said Woof in a slightly annoyed tone. On top of not making a head or toe in this candy land, I can't find my house. But judging by this place, my house is probably gonna be a blueberry muffin or something. While Woof was walking into Ponyville, he came across the most fascinating sight. A pink pony. She seemed so bubbly at first sight, so Woof, meeting someone for the first time would make him a little shy, calmly approached the citizen and asked, yeah, can you please direct me to 725 Pastry Lane, please? Then, all of a sudden, the pink pony stares in shock and runs away very fast. Huh, thought Woof in a confused kind of way. That was weirder than sending two political parties to form a government. Mind you, the end result wouldn't be all that high anyway. So Woof arrived at his house, realizing that it was on the other side of the border. Am I supposed to cross this huge hole? Asked Woof to himself, pondering how to get across the safe border. Called a high-pitched voice. Woof looked at the top of his home, which was a giant blueberry muffin, and saw the pink pony he saw earlier on the roof. "Here!" Woof shouted very calmly. "What are you doing on my bloody roof? Don't you know all roof servicing is a pile of wank?"
"Hello to you too, silly,"
replied the pink pony, seeming very energetic for such a small creature.
"My name is Pinkie Pie. You see, I saw you when you first got here, remember? You were all hello, and I was all remember? You see, I never saw you before, and if I never saw you before, that means you're new, because I know every pony, and I mean every pony in Ponyville. And if you're new, that means you haven't met anyone yet, and you haven't met anyone yet, you must have not had any friends, and you don't have any friends, you must be lonely, and that makes me so sad. Then I had an idea, and that's why I went I must throw a great big, ginormous, super duper spectacular welcome party and invite everyone to Ponyville, see? And now you get lots and lots of friends."
Pinkie Pie, as you can imagine, was a very talkative pony. Ugh, that's all I need for my first day here. The whole cast of village people, thought Woof to himself. Then aloud, he asked Pinkie Pie, "Look, my name is Woof, and I need to get to my home if we're gonna have this, party or whatever."
"Yeah, the party's in here!"
shouted Pinkie Pie.
"I hope you don't mind, but we invaded your refreshments. I even found some white powder on the floor and sprinkled some on my cake. I must say, I'm more hyper than I usually am, and that's saying a lot. So come on over and meet all the other ponies. One of them is even dressed up like your scary ninja action figure. Isn't that something?"
Look! How do I get across this huge gap in between us? It's a very simple question. Even a 5-year-old can figure it out by now.
"Just go through the border and show the security guards your documents. They're so excited to see you. Even the goblins cheering on their heads are excited. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it."
I want to get to my house.
"You have pizza for everybody? Delicious! Tell me now, is it stuffed crust?"
I want to get to my house.
"Of course you can use it, it's your house!"
Woof knew then that there was only one thing to do in order to relax for the evening in the comfort of his blueberry home. Gathering up momentum, he charged to the border, leaped as far as he could, and began to fly across. At first, Woof felt confident. He was going to make it. Woof had no time to react to whose voice it was, as a giant volleyball crashed into him and he fell into the border. Boom! Went Woof as he crashed into the lowest section of Ponyville. Called the voice again, who turned out to be Pinkie Pie.
Glad to see you come for a narration, okie dokie. Also, can you bring up the color-changing volleyball on your way up the staircase, please? We kind of need it for Marilyn Manson's concert later on.
Woof noticed the staircase connected to both sides of the border, which he could have easily crossed this whole time. Feeling very sheepish about the whole thing, he learned something very important in his first day of Ponyville. That a hit to the head can be very effective when making new friends, as it shows that you can be very hard-headed at the best of times. So, picking himself up, he went up to the staircase and thought to himself, sod this, I'm getting a hotel.